Hello, and welcome back to 50 Questions Mormons Can't Answer. Answered. And we are on question 32. We're also back in the basic Simply Evie outfit, looking out at lovely, lovely Victorian London, and I think we are back to this shot again. Always like it, just coming right at you there. So, question 32. Why does the Mormon Church teach that we can be married in heaven when Jesus said in Matthew 22:30 that in the resurrection, men neither marry nor are they given in marriage? So, I'm actually going to... I think you need the full context of what he said and what's going on, what he's talking about. So this is Matthew chapter 22. I'm going to be starting at verse 23 and going through verse 33. So 10 verses here. The same day came to him the Sadducees, which say that there is no resurrection, and asked him, saying, Master, Moses said, if a man die having no children, his brother shall marry his wife and raise up seed unto his brother. Now there were with us 7 brethren, and the first, when he had married a wife, deceased, and having no issue, left his wife unto his brother. Likewise the second also, and the third unto the 7th. And last of all the woman died also. Therefore, in the resurrection, whose wife shall she be of the 7? For they all had her. Jesus answered and said unto them, Ye do err, not knowing the Scriptures nor the power of God. For in the resurrection they neither marry nor are given in marriage, but are as the angels of God in heaven. But as touching the resurrection of the dead, have ye not read that which was spoken unto you by God, saying, I am the God of Abraham, and the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. God is not the God of the dead, but of the living. And when the multitude heard this, they were astonished at his doctrine. So, in context, it is kind of a side note of this issue. I've always actually found this to be a rather, absurd question to ask him. Essentially, if you didn't follow the way they phrase it in scriptures, a woman had a husband. He died. She married his brother. He died. She married his brother. Down along lines, eventually marrying 7 brothers altogether. Now, that's just one of those silly questions. It doesn't seem likely, but okay, it's feasible. It could possibly happen that way. And then asking, well, which of all... In the resurrection, which the person asking the question didn't believe in the resurrection, I think that's important to remember. In the resurrection, which man would she be married to? And, Christ's response was, you err. You do not understand the Scriptures nor the power of God. So then he said, in the resurrection, they neither marry nor are given in marriage, but are as the angels of heaven. Now, we believe that what he's talking about is not celestial marriage, but temporal marriage. So, to kind of explain our viewpoint on marriage and the difference between temporal and celestial marriage, most marriage ceremonies are, in addition to a marriage, it's also a writ of divorce. Or to put it the way that Al Bundy from the TV show Married with Children once stated it, I'm married to you until death do us part, which means that after I die, I'm free to date. That's pretty much how it works. Basically, all marriages are annulled at the time of death. They only last until death do us part. So if there's a next life or an afterlife, that marriage is then no longer valid. In this one, and in terms of that, yes, they're not given to... The temporal marriages have no effect on that which is eternal or celestial. And it requires a celestial or a more permanent marriage to have that kind of bond with your spouse for time and all eternity. So, yep, I think that pretty much answers the question. So, yep, that's why we believe we can be married in heaven. We can be married after this life, and in the next life if we don't get married in this life. But we also believe, in Christ's words, and that he was talking about temporal marriage as opposed to celestial marriage. So that's the simple answer to it. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of this Yeah, particular bright, shiny day. I keep getting bright, shiny days, and then they turn into cloudy days in this game. Weather changes. That's so deep and meaningful somehow. Anyway, let me know what you think. Like and subscribe if you like this. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.